things just worsen and worsen. I'm not usually a morning person, 'cause that's when things just worsen and worsen. I'm not usually a morning person, 'cause that's when things usually worsen and worsen. I'm not usually a morning person, 'cause that's when things usually worsen and worsen. I set an early alarm for a 7 a.m. full of grievous harm. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. I went to bed pretty late, 'cause I was afraid to wait. Sleep, sleep. Sleep, sleep. And I'm not usually a morning person, 'cause that's when things usually worsen and worsen. I'm not usually a morning person, 'cause that's when things usually worsen and worsen. I awake at 6 a.m. sharp, because I know I have to get things done. I awake and sharpen my claws. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not usually a morning person,
Sounds like she
'cause
is.
that's when things usually worsen and worsen. I'm not usually a morning person, 'cause that's when things worsen and worsen and worsen and worsen and worsen and worsen and worsen. Worsen and worsen.
The elevator that brings Mara and Aubrey up to the 35th floor of this waterfront tower dings. The doors open, and sitting on Priscilla, the receptionist's desk, are a pair of takeout coffee mugs. One an Americano, the other with some green tea.
Sure. To be loved is to be known, right?
We're not loved here.
Yeah. Excuse the optimism, it's early.
Excuse the pessimism, it's early.
She welcomes you and points back towards the corner office, signaling you to once again follow the red carpet.
Mara will hesitantly grab the cup, and as they walk through the hallway, it will have earned a little red lipstick mark around the top of it.
Nice.
She's dressed a little bit nicer than her usual. She's still got her jacket on, but she's got a dress, tights, and some pumps. Just because this is the type of place where she can hear her mother's voice in her head, like, you know, if you didn't make a great first impression, try again on the second one, dearest, right?
There are not too many people yet in the office. It seems your new client is a bit of a morning person, prefers to get her day started before the majority of her employees show up. So the two of you head back to this corner office, and as you walk in, once again, see this flowing-haired, double ponytailed, pink and blue divided hairstyled, sharp-featured woman sitting atop her filing cabinet next to her desk with a clipboard in her hand and a pen in the other, making some sort of notes on a document.
Good morning.
Good morning. I see you got your coffee, as requested.
Yes, thank you for knowing our order. That was very sweet.
Well, you submitted it.
That's right, we did.
Yes. And now I will know it forever.
Lovely. Great. And Mara kind of stalls and maybe composes herself a bit. Just as lovely in the morning, this view, as it was.
Yes, thank you. I took special care with the view. I really enjoy views, me personally.
Do you have a favorite?
Ooh, I would say anywhere where I'm on top.
Gotta respect that. And I see you changed most of the decor back. That's great. I'm sorry for our friend.
Yes, I did. It's interesting. I sold all of that decor. And since it was marginally different than it was, I actually got a fair price for it because it was unique, not like some of the other art that I now see before me. I don't put a lot of the most expensive stuff in my office.
Sure. Yeah. Why would you? Well, interesting. Okay. Well, we're excited, albeit maybe a bit nervous to be helping you, to be working with you, but
nervous.
We're ready to go. Well, yeah. I mean, of course, the pretenses of our last visit. I'm sorry for the harsh way that I spoke at you.
Yes, that was rather loud. But it was cute. I enjoyed it.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, as we understand it, we're here to serve your husband with divorce papers?
Yes. She looks down at her clipboard, just writing some more. Yes, it's been quite a bother. It really has. My husband. I think you actually know my husband.
Oh.
William Wheely. He's a famed actor. You might know him from some of the movies that he's been in.
William Wheely was this guy who, for most of his career, was like, oh, it's that guy. Like a well-known and loved character actor until he won an Oscar for a supporting role.
That's right. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, he's really loves the unicycle.
Sure. Well, and I loved his work in that, but I honestly, it's just always just so true. Like, the people that make you laugh are the smartest, and so his performance, you probably don't want to hear about me liking his performances. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. He's beloved. And that...
Not anymore, right? Sorry.
No. So I don't really want to get into it, but I told him that I wanted to divorce him. This was right before he left for his mission to Priscilla, and then she snaps.
And faster than is reasonable, Priscilla, who was the front desk receptionist, pops her head in and says, the environmental work helping preserve the coastline of Gabon, ma'am.
Gabon, right. He's so passionate about Gabon. So he left to go on this environmental mission to Gabon, and he was supposed to come back 2 weeks ago and hasn't, I guess, trying to avoid the divorce. So I just really need him in my vicinity so I can get his signature, right? I could forge it, but I don't know, I'm against that in some ways.
Sorry if this is not... What does he look like?
You haven't seen him before?
No.
Aubrey's into more niche sort of stuff.
Right. Well, he is quite attractive, but he's a taller black man, very angular features, but he has that very pouty lips and those little wild eyes, which I think is why he went into character acting. And of course, he's got that spindly body.
Does he know about magic? Is he magical himself?
No, he does not.
Oh, I have to admit, I'm a bit relieved. I was wondering we were wondering if the idea of serving divorce papers were kind of in quotes, and if that was something else that you wanted us to do.
Sort of sever a magical pact or something like that.
Oh, No. I just need to divorce him so that I can also get his shares of my company back.
Oh.
I just really want to make sure that it all goes simpatico and that he, no evil doings. Just
business.
Just business. It's just business to me. Serving that divorce with finality. It's just business to me. Serving that divorce with finality. The world works in a way where you exchange goods
and I'm okay with that. If I want something, all I do is sign a contract. Just business to me. Serving that divorce with finality. It's just business to me. Serving that divorce with finality. I want my connection to be severed. I want his grip gone. Every day this man holds something over me, and in my head that thought goes on and on and on. Ooh, just business to me. Serving that divorce with finality. Oh, it's just business to me. Divorcing my husband, William Wheelie. William Wheelie.
Yeah.
That's a guitar pick.
Yeah.
Welcome to RPG Major Holly Vander Hyde. Holly, such a treat to have you.
I'm so happy to be here.
Hi, viewers. We're glad to have you back as well. If you're just joining us now for the first time, it might be okay. You might want to go back a little earlier. We like to keep the arcs, fairly self-contained stories, but if you're hearing my voice and you don't know who I am, I'm Helix, he, him pronouns. I'm the host, the game master, and I am thrilled to have Holly here. She can be someone who commands a room. She can be a little menace of a gremlin as well. Yeah. And, she can also just be a little guy. And she excels at whatever role that she jumps into.
Not to mention belt her face off.
Oh, yeah. Holly, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, hello. I am Holly Vander Hyde. What do I say? Just, I'm here. I'm queer. I'm ready to party. I'm playing Stephani. I'm a person who does improv around Seattle. I do improv at Jet City and CSZ. And I also work with Washington Ensemble Theater, or WET.
Yeah.
And I'm their marketing director, but also an artist with them. Yeah.
WET does all kinds of fun experimental theater, including, is The Goose like your flagship show?
It's kind of, we are just bringing it back because it was so beloved, Scrambling the Goose, which is not really associated with the neo-futurists, but like inspired by the neo-futurists. Don't sue us. And it's 30 plays done in 90 minutes, all devised by the actors. That's coming up. It's opening on April 23rd.
And this is probably going to be releasing in like August or September.
But hey, it was a great show. And I'm glad you guys saw it. And then probably the next show that's coming up for people who are listening would be Bloodsucker, maybe? Bloodsucker, which is a show about a Filipino school teacher who is teaching at a school when his curriculum gets put up on Facebook, and right-wing media and right-wing parents start to attack him, combined with a lot of elements of vampires.
Ooh, sick.
So if you're in Seattle or traveling to Seattle, go see it.
Go see it. It's going to be a good show.
Welcome. Glad you're here.
Thank you. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Camilla, and I'm playing Aubrey. Because it's a business meeting, she's probably wearing the slacks from her vest suit today.
Nice.
So that's a big deal.
Yes.
I'm Lauren. I'm playing Mara Vertere, and I think Mara had some sea legs coming into this meeting, but she's gonna lock in. Because this is,
Just so you know, she's going to lock in.
Just so you guys know.
Just so everyone knows.
Well, also, I'm excited because I think also in our last arc, Mara was like, I'm so terrified but so intrigued by Stephani. So I'm excited for this dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stephani, I would say, is wearing a pantsuit. And it is, I think pure white is her pantsuit. And she's wearing a V-neck underneath that is pink and blue, like her hair.
Cool.
Yeah.
Same side or flip sides?
Flip sides.
Come on.
Obviously.
Balance.
With us in the room, as always, Noah Samuels is here on the guitar, supplying us with underscoring, with music, with inspiration. And I'm glad you're here, buddy. A question for the humans in the room, just because, Holly, you're new here, and it feels like it's weird if the audience doesn't know you at all, besides your theater stuff. Question for everyone. Since you're coming to upscale airlines, is there an experience you've had in your life that was way more upscale than you expected it to be? A time where you got to be surprised or delighted by how fancy something was?
Yeah, for sure.
I've got a small one.
Go do.
So a couple of years ago, viewers who've listened to the whole podcast will of course know AJ. I met AJ at an improv show rehearsal. We were both cast in this aggressively horny dating show where the rule was you could never touch anybody, right? It was the rule of the show, the fictional rule of the show.
Yes.
So I met him on a Tuesday night, and on a Wednesday morning, I went with my friends to go out onto Lake Union in Seattle in a hot tub boat.
Yeah.
So we show up to this place, and who's working the desk but AJ, who I'd literally just met the night before. And then we get out onto the water in this tiny little 6-person electrical boat, and it sort of toodles around the city, and I had no idea what I was getting myself into. But between knowing AJ, doing some marketing work for that company, and just random luck and happenstance, ended up over the next 2 years probably going out on those boats 8 times and paying for them 0 times. As it was this really lovely elevated experience of, oh, we're here and there's mist on the water, or there's a gentle snow falling and we're just in a hot tub boat. It's just way fancier than it has any right to be.
100%.
I didn't realize how upscale this was, or how nice this was, or kind of exclusive until after the fact. But me and some of my younger cousins were flower girls in my aunt and uncle's wedding. And looking back, we all stayed in Zermatt in Switzerland.
Jeez.
And they got married in the mountains. In the Swiss mountain, not the Alps, but it was green, and there was this private kind of venue, and we all stayed and had this amazing dinner. And now looking back on that whole trip and that experience of I just have these vague memories, and my aunt's dress was just gorgeous, but it was these hills and in this Swiss countryside, this little place that we were. I'm now I'm curious to go figure out what it actually was and see what the deal is there. But I saw some pictures of it recently, and I was that was insane. And people will still talk about how good that meal was and how good everything. I'm yeah, that must have been real nice, actually.
I did a study abroad arts program in Amsterdam, and it was very, very fun, and we were working really, really hard, so much that we didn't actually get to do as much in the city as we wanted. But we would, whenever we were out photographing or getting to a supply store or going somewhere to do our projects and our craft, we kept seeing these motorboats going really, really fast under the bridges of the canal with another boat following it with a bunch of cameras on it. And we kept being what are these boats doing here? Are they filming something? And we couldn't quite figure it out because they were zooming off. And then at the end of the program, we did a dinner with everyone that was funded. And it was the first and only time I'd gone to a restaurant with a menu set where you didn't just order from the menu, but they gave you stuff. And it was in this big greenhouse, and it was beautiful. and so like delicious and such a treat. And I am like eating my little meal, feeling very fancy, dressed very well, and just kind of like zoning off into space. And I realize I'm accidentally making eye contact with someone else who's also zoning out into space at a table a little ways away just because of where we're seated. And I make eye contact with Samuel L. Jackson, who was there filming The Hitman's Bodyguard, we figured out later.
That's crazy.
And the whole meal, I was just like, Camilla, you can't zone out, because if you zone out, you're going to accidentally be staring at Samuel L. Jackson, and he probably gets enough of that. Yeah. So I just was like, focus on your meal. Focus. And that was the like fanciest sort of self-talk I've ever had to do.
Wow.
I realized my teacher in acting school, she married into the Firestone Walker Company, which is the like beer. Yeah. So like big beer conglomerate. And she threw a party for all the girls in the graduating class every year, bringing us to her home. And we were like, okay, great. Her home's probably going to be kind of crazy. But then you get there and you drive onto her property and it's a vineyard. And then you would go past and all of us were like, okay. And going into this like giant house where like she had like a $5,000 dog and she had like a grand piano. And then also when we drove in, there was like a groundskeeper in like a little golf cart going past, and she had like a man-made lake. We were told to bring swimsuits. So we like went into her hot tub. And that was a moment also because like all of us were actors sitting around there, all of us sitting there going, we're never going to have this, and that's okay. Like, all of us probably will never reach this level of wealth, but, like, glad that we can, like, experience it for a day.
Yeah.
You know what? That should be every teacher's salary.
Yeah. Got it.
Every teacher gets a vineyard.
A vineyard for every teacher. That's my platform.
It's crazy because she donated to the school to be able to teach there.
Whoa.
So,
that's wild.
Yeah. Anyway.
Good Cat Vertere be like not evil Cat Vertere, but like...
Yeah. So I just imagine that's Stephanie's home. You know?
That's Stephanie's home.
Wow, nice.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So we're back in the office at the top of this 35-story building. Early morning view. You know, at this time of the fall, the sun is just up at 7. Mist out over the waters. There's broken up clouds extending off into the distance. You can see peekaboo mountains here and there.
I notice you're done with your coffees. Would you like another? I can get you some croissants. I can get you pretty much anything you want.
Well, lovely. Good to know. I think maybe we'd want to get a bit more information so we know where to take our search.
Sure.
If he's really out of the country on a different continent, that's going to be tricky for us.
I mean, I own an airline. You know that, right?
Yeah, the transportation might not be the issue, but
sure.
we won't be in our city that we know backwards, forwards, but that's all right, you know.
Of course.
Is there... we're fulfilling our end of the bargain here. Is there a bit of a timeline that you need this accomplished by?
Time is money.
Yes,
so,
of course.
As soon as possible. So I think a good place to start would be his office. I don't like to go in there because it smells so strong of hair gel. But
gross.
Yes, we can go in there and see if he left any clues while he was extricating himself.
Sure. And I guess, well, maybe this is like a mechanical question. Since Holly's our guest and we want to have her along with us, is this then the plan that we're coming to get?
Yes, I'm coming along with you.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because I need to serve it to him immediately. And I want to make sure, I also want to see where he is. So
Right. Okay. Well, good to know, because we were prepared to like let you relax and run your business and we take care of this, but
I have people who run my business for me.
Oh,
so
that's a lot of trust. Cool.
Trust in some ways.
Right. Okay. Well, you said his office?
We can take a little look.
Yeah, so the three of you start walking around the perimeter of this building, looking out at the water, turn and walk down a hallway. The hallway is lined with old marketing shots from upscale airlines. Almost all of them feature William. He has been the public face of this brand since its inception. So every commercial, he's there smiling and saying, I'm not just the CEO, I'm a customer.
Oh. This is Ryan Reynolds from Mint Mobile kind of thing.
Very much so.
Gotcha.
Okay.
His office is on the opposite corner, has a view of the city and the forest that spreads out beyond it. And it couldn't be more different from Stephani's. Right? It's warm and welcoming. It has chairs for people to sit in a circle and talk and have a real conversation while sharing whiskey or beer or tea or whatever anybody wants to drink there. You look around the room. So there's 2 walls that are glass, right? Windows going out. On one of the other 2 walls, there's movie memorabilia. His Oscar, set right next to a photo of a house perched on a cliff where the movie that he won the Oscar for was filmed. On the opposite side of the Oscar, there's a pocket watch that was a prop that he used, and that, in the climax of his arc, he gave to a sort of surrogate child character. On the second wall that's not windows, there are models of planes, sort of scale models. Stephani knows that he built these himself. There's one for each model of airplane that upscale flies. So there are about 6 different models on there, one of them being sort of newer and larger than all of the rest. On that wall as well, there's a world map with pins all over the place. Right? This is a man who has traveled the world. There are lots and lots of pins, clustered most around cities, coasts, mountains, and especially if you can get all 3 of those things together, that's where he likes to be. Maybe why he made Foxglove his home. Off on the side, there is a crystal decanter with some brown liquor and a whole cart with it as well. You start to poke around a little bit.
Yeah.
Great. Is there a secret drawer anywhere here?
I don't know. Maybe he has a secret drawer. He likes to keep secrets, but...
Like what?
What do you mean?
Like what are some secrets that he has?
Why would you ask me that?
Well, I don't think we want to pry further than is necessary into the personal details of this search and request, but it might be helpful for us to know maybe what your last interaction with him was like. If you don't want to go into details about the relationship or about the separation, understand that, but as much as it's helpful for us to know his headspace.
Right. Okay. I invited him to my office for our usual 3 o'clock, and I gave him the divorce papers and said, William. It's not his real name, by the way.
Oh.
I called him Bob. So I said, Bob, I'm sorry to tell you this, but I would like a divorce. And he kind of said, why are you doing this to me? A lot of crying. I just, I kept my composure because we were at work and it was a business meeting after all. So I said, Bob, I'm sorry. This is just what has to be done. And he said, screw what has to be done, and stormed out. That was right before he was supposed to leave. So that was the last time I saw him.
Looking around this office a little bit more, you find brochures for his charity, right? The foundation that he runs. It's called the Mangrove Project. Right? It is all about planting and expanding mangrove trees to preserve coastal ecosystems in Gabon. You find some legal paperwork that's attached to that as well.
Secret drawer? Globe that opens to reveal secret globe compartment?
There is a globe that opens to reveal a secret compartment. It's, a globe that's sort of sitting on the cart with the decanter of liquor.
Yeah.
Inside of it. Inside of it, there is a photo of him and the actor who played the child in this movie. But now 20 years later, both of them as adults.
Well, there's a secret compartment, but it just has one photo in it.
Right.
I think I gasped too early.
No, it's okay. He loved that movie. And he loved that kid.
I suppose since you both run the company, or both previously used to run the company, does he fly upscale to get to where he's going for his trip? I mean, since you run the business, wouldn't you be able to track if he had left?
The plane that he took is his own personal plane, so I don't know where it goes.
It's not chartered through upscale? there's nobody here or in the building that would know anything about his plane or where it would be going?
He was careful.
Okay. Yeah, I guess movie star, unwanted attention, he's probably good at managing that sort of thing.
She's going to take the brown liquor and start to pour a glass for herself.
Sure.
She's going to down it. Would you like an A?
I think we're good. We'll keep our minds sharp to keep thinking of things. So the other actor in this photo, is there a way to contact him? It looks like this is maybe pretty recent. So if anything, if that's a person that he's close with or feels some sort of closeness with.
Yeah, you flip through his Rolodex. There's a number there. Who's got a name for a former child star?
Ooh, Killen Browse. No. Or Cole Sprouse.
Rizzo Spruce.
Rizzo
Spruce.
That's great.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, Rizzo. This is his number here. I guess I could. He doesn't like me.
Well, then maybe someone else should call.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I should call.
Yeah, I think I agree.
I was joking.
Oh. Well, I think if we're trying to avoid whatever the qualities that he does not like about Stephani, Aubrey, you've got a lot of a different vibe going on. Maybe it would be, and if you don't know who he is, you didn't have to feign not knowing his movie stardom. You just genuinely don't know.
He loves that, I will say. He loves that. He loves when people don't know who he is because he's always getting recognized.
Does he also work in the nonprofit? Like, is there something else we could inquire about that isn't his acting work and he could feel kind of, seen in that way?
Well, he left child stardom.
Right.
And he became more of a scientist. So he loves biology. I don't know if any of you know anything about that.
Well,
I sure don't.
I'm wondering, just because this might be one of the only leads we have at the moment, that call, and that first call, I think is pretty important. So I'm wondering if we can't maybe dig up a bit of research about what it is that he's doing and then call with some sort of inquiry that would make some sort of sense.
That sounds good, because I was picturing how that conversation would go, and it would be me saying, "Hi, I don't know you, but I think you know someone I'm looking for." And he would say, "Why are you looking for them?" And I would say, "I was hired to."
That might be tough.
He was doing research into plants. That's all I know.
Well, do we know the name of what kind of thing he's a part of? Well, I could give him a call now if we have nothing else to do. I could also... what Mara's going through in her head right now is when she's like, the past couple times she's tried a deceitful strategy, it's not gone well. And she feels like this could be a good lead and doesn't want to mess it up. So I think...
Just call him. Just call him. He loves to talk to people. Okay? He loves to talk to people.
This is from...
Yeah, let's just call him.
Just call him. Just type in the number and she'll call him. It's Rizzo Spruce.
Rizzo Spruce.
Got it. Okay, well, she'll type it in. She'll give him a call and do a little deep breath.
If you call him Riz, he loves that.
Hey, it's Rizzo.
Hi, Mr. Spruce.
You can just call me Riz.
Oh, hi, Riz. Sorry. My name is Mara Vertere. I help manage the Vertere fund. We're looking for a new couple of projects, nonprofit groups to continue to add to our ledger to be supporting this year. I've heard a little bit about what it is that you do, and I was just looking to see if you were interested in any new backers. Just was interested to hear more about what it is that you're doing, off screen these days.
Hey, I mean, we could use a lot of money for the forest restoration that we're trying to do for sure.
Really? Well, you tell me a bit more about that.
And he goes into a 5-minute spiel about specifically restoring redwood populations in Northern California, where some of them had been really heavily logged early in the 1900s. But they're such big and complicated trees, and they need a lot of there's a lot of support species that go into them being able to grow effectively. And for it to be an old growth style forest, there's a lot that needs to go into it. We can't just plant a bunch of trees. You got to manage the soil. You got to make sure that the right animals return. It's a lot.
Aubrey's taking notes in the corner.
Am I on speakerphone?
Oh, no, you're not.
Okay.
I have a friend here who is also a big fan of plants, who's just sitting to my left, and she's craning her neck to hear. Once you started talking about redwoods and got into the specifics,
oh, great, yeah.
she got real excited. Well, this also, sorry, just hits a similar tune in the back of my mind. Doesn't your colleague, William Wheely, doesn't he do some similar?
Papa!
Yeah. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh. I always wondered if the bond that you all had on screen translated to off screen.
You know, that man became such a mentor to me. I cannot thank him enough for what he's done.
Oh, that's incredible.
He's, no kidding, best human being I know.
Dang. Well, so his foundation also does similar work. Am I correct? The Mangrove?
Yeah, that's kind of what helped get me into this, right? I went with him to do a planting trip and realized, this work is needed everywhere.
Is there any way, could I set up a meeting with the two of you to talk more about all of this?
I haven't heard from him in like a week or two. He called me the last time he got back from Gabon. Said he was, back in Foxglove, would probably be down in LA to visit me in a week or so, but then he just kind of dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh, geez. Is that unusual for him?
Pretty unusual, yeah.
Would that be cause for concern, do you think?
I mean, give it another week or two and I might get pretty worried, but,
Yeah. Should I try his wife?
I mean, she might know where he is, but... if you do talk to him, I might not bring it up.
Okay, sounds good. Well, Riz, thank you for your time. You know what? Is this a good number to call you back, for the future?
Yeah.
Okay, lovely. Well, again, my name is Ms. Vertere. Thank you for your time, and I'll be in touch soon.
All right, let's talk soon. Bye.
She'll hang up.
He's a dick, right?
Sure. Yeah. For someone who... Because he seems actually surprisingly well adjusted for the kind of upbringing he must have had, like kind of in the spotlight. But anyway, another time, he didn't know where he was.
He said he was going to LA?
Well, to visit him, so maybe he'll be down there, but it was to visit Riz in LA. So maybe he'll end up there, but I think he was... Did I hear that right? That he was supposed to, he didn't show up?
Yeah, like he called when he got back to Foxglove and said, yeah, I'll probably be down there in a week or two.
Oh, okay.
2 weeks ago?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
So maybe, we could keep tabs on it. Maybe he's on his way to LA. Maybe not. I mean, that was before you all had that conversation. So.
No.
Oh.
It was over a month ago.
Oh.
He was supposed to come back 2 weeks ago. And apparently he did. And he just didn't tell me.
And he told Rizzo that he would be in LA.
Yes. So maybe he's here. Although I've been looking for him feverishly. So maybe he's in LA.
All just staring daggers at me. He's just so in character. He's great.
Okay, so he came back to Foxglove. He just didn't tell.
I think what I want to do then is start going through the office again with an eye towards when was he last here? Has he been here in the last 2 weeks? Has he set foot in this office? And if so, is there any hotel reservation? Any address marked down on a paper underneath a paper where he wrote the address of a place he was going to stay? Who's been in this office? And are they a human?
Are you rolling?
Should I?
If
Why
you want.
not?
Elementary.
Why not?
My dear Aubrey.
Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to roll.
I feel like I might want to save that for when we get closer.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to just do a scope for whether there's evidence that he was here.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember to just give you all the clues because that makes mysteries more fun and then you can figure out what to do with them.
Sure.
So with that question that you asked, are there any things that indicate he was here recently? You find a sticky note balled up in the trash. It's like Lyman, 8:30 a.m., Monday, 2 weeks ago.
Do you know who Lyman is?
That's our attorney.
It looks like he was in the office and made an appointment.
Okay.
With
Okay. Okay.
About 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Can I grab the phone?
This is Lyman.
Hi, Lyman. Nice to see you or talk to you, I guess.
Miss Givens.
Hi. I just wanted to check up with you about Bob's appointment with you.
I don't have any appointments with Bob upcoming.
No, he had an appointment I'm seeing previously. I can't find him, so we're kind of looking for him, and I saw that he had an appointment with you 2 weeks ago.
Ms. Givens, you know that sometimes I need to keep things confidential.
Confidential?
Yes.
Do you still want to work for me?
Yes, but if I violate ethics rules, then I'll work for nobody ever.
How about you work for nobody ever if you don't tell me where he is?
Yeah, go and make me a coercion roll.
Okay, great.
coercion is going to go against Mr. Lyman's discipline. So that is going to be represented by 2 purple.
Okay.
So the suns are successes, which is 3 successes. So that's very good. No failures. And then 1 threat. So that's
great.
You get what you want, but there's a little twist.
There's a little twist. Okay.
Yeah. And in Genesis, the whole table gets to suggest, especially at our table, the whole table gets to suggest threats and advantages and things like that. So if you have an idea for a little twist, otherwise I'll just start answering and we can figure out what that means in a second.
Just answer.
Yes. He came in for an appointment.
Mm-hmm.
We discussed the possible disposition of your communal property in the potential future of a marriage separation.
And that was it?
That is what we discussed.
Where is he?
How would I know? That was the last I saw of him.
Did he say
talking about all of your various properties and which he might
Did he
be able
mention
to
a
keep.
property in particular?
He asked about several of them.
Okay, can you give me a list of them?
He does. He gives you a list of
great.
properties. They include the penthouse where both of you have your primary residence in Foxglove. They include a vineyard somewhere down in Napa Valley, Sonoma area, California. They include the house where the Oscar-winning movie was filmed. They include a place near Crater Lake in Oregon. Just this fabulous cabin situation that you would not guess is as lush and luxe as it is from its exterior or its location. As well as a condo in New York, a condo in Amsterdam. The 2 of you share places all over the world so that when you travel, you have somewhere familiar to go to. One in Zurich as well, which, mountains and city together.
Okay. I write all of them down. Thank you.
Of course, ma'am.
I just hang up.
There's just a brief shot of a button-up wearing lawyer at a desk sweating absolute buckets before it cuts back to the 3 of you all.
Are there any of these places where you think he would go to clear his mind? I mean, even if it's a complicated relationship, I imagine you know him pretty well. If you were to think from his point of view, what would he do?
Bob was living in the past, living in his former glories. Bob was living in the past, telling all his former stories.
Sometimes the past can be a refuge, a place to lay your head. Sometimes when you look into the future, all your green skies have turned red. What? Yeah. Oh, living in the past can be a comfort. Oh, sometimes your best days are behind. And I'm living in the past doesn't mean I don't have a future, but it means I can call all those good memories to mind.
Good memories to mind.
When I'm going through a hard time.
Bob was living in the past, living in that former glory. Bob was living in the past where he could be the hero of his own story. I wanted a future if I'm with someone who's looking behind him, then that future stops.
What's wrong with remembering the past? What's wrong with telling stories? What's wrong with remembering the past and reflecting in the light of past glory?
When the dam overflows, where do you go?
Where do you go?
'Cause when the water runs, it only runs one way. When the dam overflows, where do you go? Is it back into the ruins that you made?
Not every life can keep on climbing.
Water overflows.
Some of us are old timing,
Where do you go?
reflecting on the life, doing the good we can.
The water flows one way.
I'm just an old man.
One way.
He was living in the past, wanting on those former glories. So maybe he's in a place where he created that story.
Not living in the past, just visiting my memories. Not living in the past, living in the
When he likes to reminisce, he goes to that house where he filmed his movie.
And so a theory is put forward. Will William be waiting on an island? Find out next time on RPG Major.
It's been a whole week I've been playing my favorite game. But after 7 days, it's kind of getting to be the same. I gotta mix it up. I need another thing to fill my cup. Well, let's check the calendar. Yay! Game Master Monday. What are we gonna play? Game Master Monday. What are we gonna play? Game Master Monday. What are we gonna play? Game Master Monday. What are we gonna play?
Game Master Monday plays a new one-shot in a new system with a new cast every episode. No 5th edition here, friends. They feature indie tabletop RPGs of all stripes. And their cast will feature your favorite podcasters, streamers, and performers. Yes, your favorites. Your favorites. They've gone into your mind and... No, they didn't do that. They run the occasional mini-series for longer stories and release every 2 weeks. If you like discovering new games, meeting new characters, and hearing tight storytelling, subscribe to Game Master Monday.
Notes and descriptions and things. Ooh, we're eating well.
I called him Jay. Because that's...
That name's taken a
that
couple
name's
times.
taken.
Sorry.
Okay.
That's Mara's girlfriend.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, I called him Bob.